Hello, hello. Welcome to startups and new product, export, import, live. I'm Sadiq Mazidi, CEO and co-founder of VPlaunch. Here we have Myun Jun from Korea. We want to talk about exporting, importing, and advertisement and everything like that. Could you please introduce you, Myun Jun, please?
Hi guys, my name is Myungjun and I'm from South Korea. I live in Toronto for almost 5 years so far. And yeah, I run my company named One Tree Media. We do website development, SEO, and advertisement. And now today, Sade like invited me to on his live. Thanks for inviting me, Sade. And
You're
I
welcome.
want today, so I want to talk about more about like Korean culture, Korean import and export, and business opportunity, and all that stuff. If you guys have any question, then I'll try my best to help you guys. Yeah,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. But let me introduce a little bit about Korean and South of Asia training in the past. Okay, you can
Okay.
see the Korean is be here, but Korean has a good location because it's be close to Japan's, China, and you can shipping the product to Iran. Yeah, it's be in this way. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, I wanna talk about small businesses and new product and a startup. They wanna send the product in Korea. Okay, could
Mhm.
you please introduce me a little bit about a startup business and new product in Korea?
Okay. So South Korea, because of the geographic like feature in South Korea, we don't have much like resource as much as like Iran. In opposed to like Iran. Iran has a lot of like resources, right? Oil, natural gas, everything. But in Korea, we don't have that much like resource, especially in South Korea. So definitely we need oil, natural gas, iron, copper, uranium. Those all kind of like resources. Definitely, we need a lot of like those resources. In particularly in Korea, most of the business we do have is we import all the resources and then make it in Korea and then we export it. That's how we make money. Like so our biggest like company, as you guys probably know, Samsung, Hyundai, LG, all those company they make like little like device, cell phone, cars, and all those like products, right? But for those products, we don't have, because we don't have much like resources. We buy all the resource from Iran and Afghanistan, like all other country, and then we bring it to our country, and then we make the product and then sell, export to other country.
Yeah,
So that's the one of the like big feature of our South Korea, I would say.
mhm. Excellent. June, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Which platform do you prefer in Korea?
Hmm.
If somebody wanna sell the product, if some business company in Afghanistan and in Iran and in UAE wanna sell the product in Korea, which
Mhm.
online platform, do you prefer for selling the product?
For sure. So I guess that question, I think it depends on if you wanted to sell to B2B or B2C. I believe there's a lot of platform in Korea, and but I know a little bit about like B2C. So there's a like couple like big platform in Korea. One of the number one biggest like platform is Naver. Naver. You can search it up, naver.com. Those are the Naver. Naver.com.
Mhm. Mhm.
So those are the like main big website, like search engine. They do have a lots of business. They're not only providing a search engine, but also you can open up your store and then sell on their platform. We have Neighbor, SSG, and what else? Let me take a look. Neighbor, SSG, Coupon, and those are three the biggest like platform for selling product B2C mainly.
Okay, but I think the biggest problem for a small business in out of Korea, it's about warehouse. Which
Mhm.
one of this warehouse, for example, which one of this online platform has a warehouse, for example, has perfect services for
Mhm.
abroad company?
Mhm.
Uh, Tell me about that.
I think for that question, I'm not 100% confident to say it, but I believe SSG and Coupon, those two platform has their own warehouse.
Mhm.
I might have to look it up, but I believe like Coupon is like a e-commerce platform, like Amazon or Amazon and what's in the one in China? I forgot the name.
Alibaba. Alibaba.
Alibaba, yeah.
Alibaba.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Coupang is similar to Alibaba and Amazon. So
Yeah.
I think they have their own stores, and you can put your products and then sell it in Korea.
Yeah, excellent. But I know the problem of Iranian or Afghanistan or Pakistan problem are about be eligible for open an account in this online platform.
Mhm.
But I heard about some of the company has these services. Some of the company has these services. They have platform on this application. But for example, these sanctioned countries can use this platform.
Mhm.
Did you hear about that?
Um, I believe yeah, I understand what you're saying. I believe there must be a company only like handling those like documentation and import and export and all the documentation with the government. But I think Kotra 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 is like I believe it's like a government agency like related to. I don't think it's a government, but I believe this is the company. They're dealing with the government, so they handle all the documentation. You can ask them, what kind of resource Korea company needs, and you can get a bunch of like information about export and import.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Kotra is the company. I believe they handling all they connected with the government and they help you, B2B and all that stuff.
Excellent. Guys, please, if you have any question, leave your message in this part. I want to ask Myun Jun with English. Don't worry about to writing Persian. Don't worry about that. Okay? Please
Yeah.
feel free. اگر سوالی دارید به فارسی بنویسید، من به انگلیسی از میون جون میپرسم. اصلا یعنی هر سوالی داخل کره دارید و هر سوالی در مورد کالاها دارید، اینجا بنویسید، من میپرسم. حالا هر جاشم دیدید که نکته هست بگید، من اشاره میکنم. Thank you very much, June. I wanna ask you another question about training or selling society in Korea. Okay,
Mhm.
which platform or which negotiation it's legal, or for example it's informal in Korean market. For example, with email marketing, like sending message in LinkedIn, which platform is it's okay in Korea? Which platform I can make better trust?
Mhm.
For example, let me introduce you in Iran and Afghanistan and UAE. If you wanna find the customer, you should be called. In Iran,
Right.
you should be called. For
Mhm.
example, they don't know perfect about email marketing.
Mm-mm.
Tell me about that. Which platform, for example, which models of negotiation do you prefer for make a better trust in Korea?
Okay. I think for B2B negotiation or contract, I think like email will be the one of the best like solution, because probably if you have a connection, then you can always call them or hop on a like Zoom meeting, and then you can talk. But if you don't have any connection, or you want to find the potential clients, then I would say you have to have your perfect website, so that you can present your business, your idea, your product on your website. And definitely if you have a LinkedIn profile or social media, it's either gonna be Instagram or TikTok, whatever it is. Like social media is a big, big market, and big. You can rely on. You can make a trust with the company, right? So I think like with the a perfect website and your profile, LinkedIn, social media, and if that's like something you can prepare, and then you reach out to Korean company, then I think it's that's a perfect strategy to connect with the Korean company.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you very much. Let me answer to our viewers' question.
Sure.
Alex asked which product is exporting from Korea to all over the world. Which product is original Korean for exporting to all over the world?
Like, what do you mean? Like a product you're talking
For
about?
a product or goods, it's like of Samsung product, like of which product is original from Korea.
Mm.
For example, that company sending to another or exporting to another countries.
Mhm. Oh yeah, there's a big companies in Korea like Samsung, LG, Hyundai. Those are the big three company in Korea, and there's a bunch of like big company in Korea like SK, and all those company, they make good products. I believe like I said before, Korea don't have a much like resources. So what we do is we get import from other country like China, Iran, Afghanistan, or other like Africa country with the raw material, and then we make a product, and then we sell it to other country. So
Let me change the question. Which product do you prefer? If I wanna work with Korea and Iran, I wanna buy something and I wanna send to Iran and sell it in Iran. Which product do you prefer? For
uh,
example, in this product, we can make very much money in selling this product. Which product do you prefer?
well, I think like I don't know. I might have to like research about it, but what in my mind, like Korea is like very fashionable. People like think about this way. Like Korea is a very small country, right? And there's a lot of people living in that country, so people really care about how people dress, how people dress up, and look nice. So I would say clothing is one of the big market in Korea, and also cosmetic, like product like skincare product and all that stuff. Those are the really good products in Korea.
Yeah, excellent. But let me to ask you this Iranian guy's question. Uh, um, okay. Uh, Ghazal asked about uh, which packaging, or for example, which model of the preparing product do you prefer for selling in Korea? But I think it's dependent to product. If it's, for
Mhm.
example, rock product, you can packaging with I don't know, with some of the biggest platform. If you want to sell beauty product, you should packaging this beautiful packaging. Okay, but
Mhm.
I think it wasn't a strong question. Do you know what do I mean? which packaging do you prefer about, for example, beauty product?
Well, that's a very broad question. I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly what to say for the specific question like that. But what I can say is, yeah, package is very important. Like in like, cause like as you probably, I don't know you guys, but Korea is very good at designing stuff. Very good at designing like high fashion and all that stuff. So if you wanna sell the good like beauty products or something like that, I think it's quite competitive because there's a really good company still out there, and people usually buy what they used to buy it. But yeah, I think I don't know. I mean, it's very hard to get the answer.
Let me ask you a excellent question from Mahmoud Soleimanipur. Mahmoud Soleimanipur asked question: how can I send time? It's be herbal drug. Do you know about that?
Which one?
THYME, time here, it's a kind of, it's a like of chamomile, it's a like of chamomile tea, it's a
Okay.
like of herbal drugs. The company makes very much drugs with these times, okay.
Mhm.
That question is, how can I send time to Korea? Is time popular in your country?
I don't get the question. Can you repeat one more time?
Yeah, it's a Mahmoud question, Mahmoud Soleimani question. You can see under the question, how can I send time to Korean? Let me ask you. Let me answer to you. Okay, if you wanna send your product in Korea, you should search in Google. Okay,
Mm.
for example, transfer company between Korean and Iran. You can see very much companies. Okay, and then you make contact with them this company and ask a question about the price, about the, for example, everything is about the transfer, okay. But you should call to, you should search in Google, okay.
Mhm.
Hello from Canada, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Time, yes. Hello from Toronto, hello, welcome. استاد اگر بخوام میون جون, could you please read the English question? I'll read the Persian question.
Okay. I I can barely like see the like chatting. I don't know.
Yeah, it's under our
Okay.
screen.
Ask about the
Yeah.
fabrics produced in Korea and the variety of materials and design in the textile industry.
غزل جان بهت گفتم نگاه کن، شما وقتی که مشتری پیدا میکنی این سوالتو نگاه کن، 20 بار توی لایو پرسیدی، من 100 بارم بهت جواب دادم. نگاه گفتم مشتری به تو میگه چه بسته‌بندی من نیاز دارم. شاید اصلا مشتری مواد خام بخواد، اصلا بسته‌بندی حرفه‌ای بخواد، اصلا بسته‌بندی نمیدونم پکیجی بخواد. مشتری به تو میگه من چه بسته‌بندی میخوام. تو الان اینجا نمیتونی از من و جون بپرسی که چه بسته‌بندی نیاز داری. ناراحت نشی یا اینو بهت میگم، چون تو لایو قبلی هم این سوالتو تکرار میکنی. توی مذاکرات طرف مقابل بهت میگه من چند تن میخوام، بار فله میخوام، چجوری میخوام، اوکی. استاد اگر کسی کاتالوگ سایت نمونه و محصول و همه موارد رو آماده کرده باشه چقدر طول میکشه مشتری پیدا کنه؟ خب اینم من نمیتونم جواب بدم. اینم تو خودت بررسی کنی، مذاکره که میکنی مشخص میشه بستگی به کالا چقدر وقت پیدا میکنی. سلام، وقت بخیر. در جرمنی زندگی میکنم، زیاد وقت میشه ویدیوهای شما رو نگاه میکنم، نمیدونم چطور از کجا شروع کنم و راهنمایی نیازه. ننجیان but okay, but let me ask you a question. I wanna know your recommend, okay. But our guys asked me if I have a product, for example, I don't know how do I can start for a scale up the website, for find the customer. What do you prefer about that? Do you know what do you prefer about that? uh, how how can I start? how should I start? Because I want to sell my product in abroad. What's your opinion? What do you recommend for these guys?
So what do you mean? Like in order to export the product to Korea?
Yeah, for example, I have a product, I have a website. I
Yeah.
want to sell in another country.
Mm-hmm.
How can I start? For
I guess,
first of all.
yeah, I guess the one of the first step you have to do is you have to create your website, like very branded website, so that you can explain your product, what is good about your product, what is it, why is it beneficial to people, and stuff like that. You have to organize your product, good picture, good, if you have a video, that will be perfect. You make your website first, and then probably work on more contents on social media, because social media, it shows to a lot of people, and a lot of people see your products, and my it's that's like that's the one of the trust, you know what I mean. Like you have
Yes.
to tell people, oh, your product is much more beneficial than any other competitor. Then you can obviously, with your websites online, then you can approach to a business owner that might, you can introduce your product, and then you can negotiate with how you can sell it in other country, right? So I think that's one of the first step is to get your website set up and make your brand more professional, I would say. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, thank you. But it's important question in here, okay? Which or what advertisement model? What
Okay.
advertisement model do you prefer? Do you prefer about a small business for a website, and for example, or website or advertisement platform to be a global, to be a first search of the Googles, because they wanna find they wanna find cool customer in worldwide. Which
Mhm.
platform do you prefer? Which way do you think about that? Because you have a advertisement company in Toronto.
Right. So I guess that's depending on what kind of niche you're in, or what product you're selling, or who are you targeting. Uh, let's say, like, if you're selling a beauty product, and you're targeting to, like, like 10 years old to 20 or 30 years old female, then I suggest to go on TikTok, or maybe like Instagram. But if you're targeting like people who are ranging, 40 years old to 60 or 70, then you probably better to focusing on Facebook, because each platform has like different target audience, right? So I guess it's literally depending on which product are you selling to people. So I would say three things, four things are important in business. One is, who are you selling to, and two is, um, and what kind of service or product you're selling to, and then third one is sales. You have to be sales. You have to calling, or send them an email, or reach out to them. And then the last one is your website. These four fundamental is very crucial to start the startup business.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it was a sense. But some client ask a question about the language. For
Mhm.
example, because every country, Korean talk Korean language, Chinese talk Chinese, Iranian talk Iran, and Persian. If somebody wanna scale up worldwide website, which languages do you prefer for first of all, and something like that?
Mm-hmm. I'll like, because I do a online business, online marketing specifically, and I'm telling in SEO perspective, search engine optimization perspective. So I'll definitely, if you want to go like global, if you want to make your company global, then I would suggest to like go for English, because English is a lot of people using the language, and that's like a first language worldwide, right? So I would suggest people to go with the English website, and then like if you want to target specific country, then you can translate it and you can make another website, or you can utilize the translations to translate your website. So that's my idea. So I'll suggest people to put it in an English first, so that like all of the people can see your website and know what your products about, your services about. So I suggest go with the English first.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. Let me answer to your question. Uh, but unfortunately, the biggest problem for our small business, it's about sending money between every country,
Right.
because in South of Asia, Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan, they have a problem about the sending money.
Mhm.
They just use the exchanging center for sending money, and exchanging money driving too much crazy to them about, for example, pricing, about the rate, and everything like that. But let me tell you about the digital coin. But I think digital coin is the best platform for sending money. Digital coin like of TRCB, TRC20, and like of Bitcoin, and like of this one, they can send the money in every country. The TRC20 and Bitcoin, it's a formal in Korea or not?
Oh, definitely. Like people using a cryptocurrency in Korea. Yeah, people use it.
Yeah, excellent. Because they have a very much problem about that. Because Iranian person has a trust wallet in trust wallet, and they can use it, this platform for sending money in every country. They have a question. They have asked very much question about that to our YouTube channel. How do I can sending money? How do I can sending money? But
Mhm.
I told them, okay, you can send money with TRC20 or Bitcoin or another platform. This platform, Trust Wallet, it's formal in all over the world. You can use it, but I want to know you about that. They can make report in Korea or not. For example, if somebody receive money with Trust Wallet in Korea, the company can use it or can prove it, or can use for taxes and everything. Government companies for custom. Do you know custom? Custom is a place for shipping. Can use this information for proofing to custom or not?
For that, I'm not too sure because I'm not specialized in those area, but I believe like in the near future, like people's gonna use like cryptocurrency to transaction and all that stuff. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Let me ask you a question from our. Uh, Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But that guy's right. God help you. You are positive things. You are wonderful.
Mhm.
Uh, I want to ask you about some herbal flowers. Herbal flowers. Mm, mm. Yeah. But that person, I don't know what's the name of the گیاه پنیرک. بچه اگه پنیرک انگلیسیشو میدونید بهم بگید. I have a problem about that. But that person asked me question from south of Iran. south of Iran. We have very much herbal product. Okay, herbal product. Which do you have any suggestion about herbal product selling platform in Korea or not?
Like what? Can you repeat one more time?
That guys asked me question. We
Mhm.
have natural herbal product
Okay.
in south of Iran, Bandar Abbas, Chahu, the name of this area. I wanna sell in Korea, in China. Which platform can I sell, or which platform can I find the customer? But that's yes, Panirak Malva. Do you know Malva product?
Not really.
It's a like of natural herbal drug or flowers.
Okay.
Which platform do you prefer for selling?
Like I said, like if you're targeting like B2C, I'll definitely
B2C, yeah.
definitely suggest
B2C
you.
or B2B, yeah.
I'm not too sure about B2B, but B2C definitely Neighbor, SSG, or Coupon. Those three websites are the big platform like all the people using. Neighbor is the number one like platform in Korea. Like I would say like 80%, 90% of people like search on Neighbor. It's like a Google in Korea. So if you can target those Neighbor, then yeah, it'll be very successful.
Thank you very much. But in final, what advice do you have for our followers?
What's that?
What advice do you have for our viewers?
Yeah, I mean, like marketing is very important. So I'll definitely suggest if you have a good product or service that you think you can sell it in Korea or China or any other country, then I very emphasize on website. Like website building a website is very important. Not only just making like designs very good, but because I'm a SEO expert, so SEO is very important to get the customer, like inbound customer, because SEO is different than advertisement. Advertisement you have to put money, and then like each click you have to pay to Google or whatever platform. But SEO, organic traffic, is something's very different than advertisement. You get your online business, online like buildings on high traffic area. So I'll definitely suggest you guys, if you have a good product, please work on your website and build your business. Then you'll be very much successful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. Guys, if you have any question, let me write Myun June contact in description. You can ask a question. You can be in touch, and every question you have. Okay. Thank you very much, Myun June. It
No
was
problem.
perfect. Thank you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you so
Bye.
much for inviting me.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.